let's get moving. We are going to do some abdominal work today. Some of my favorite exercises. When I don't have a lot of time, this is what I do. So we're going to start with the knees pulled in tightly into your chest. I already feel a nice stretch in my lower back, which is great, which I very much need right now. And then little tiny circles. I know we haven't even got to the abs yet, but give me a minute. It'll take a minute. Little circles. All right, so let's start with the knees at a tabletop position, which is a little bit hard to gauge when you don't have a mirror. Basically, I want my heels and my knees to be level, and I want them to be parallel to the floor. So you see my tabletop a whole lot better than I do right now. So let's keep the arms down at your side, and as you maintain your hands here, I want you to think about opening the chest. So it's like the clavicles open, and you might feel a little bit like you're spiraling the arms way up high here. You might feel the outer part of your hand, your pinkies press into the floor just a little bit, and that's good. You want that. You want that connection that way. And then press your whole palm down. Let's take the right leg, tap it on the floor, and then bring it right back up again. We're just going to alternate. Notice that I'm keeping my legs really light. And that's important because I don't actually want to land on the floor. I want there to be like a little tap and then a return, and a little tap and a return. So as I do this, there's a couple things to think about. You want to exhale everything out. So take your time with the exhale. That way your inhale is quite full, right? And that's important. That our breaths are full. And then let's bring both legs up, squeeze the legs together. This time, you're still maintaining that tabletop position. I want you to think about this 90-degree angle that you're trying to find at your knee. And as you take both legs down to the floor, keep that 90-degree angle. Don't shift it or don't lengthen it out and then come back. So let's inhale, take it down, and then exhale, bring it right back up again. So take it again, inhale, now use your exhale. Imagine that the exhale is the force that's bringing the legs back up towards your chest. Right? I mean, there's a lot of things working here. But if you could imagine it coming from your exhale, I think that's pretty cool. One more time. And come up. And then hug your knees and give yourself a little tug again. And then we're going to come into a little V position. Your heels are together, your toes are apart, your knees are as wide as your shoulders. Keep thinking that your tailbone and your hips are anchoring down into the ground. And then you're going to zip an imaginary zipper up. That's going to engage your lower abs. And then we can bring the hands behind the head or keep the head straight down. That's your call. If you're going to bring your hands behind your head and pick your head up, I want you to start by closing the elbows a little bit and then picking your head forward and feeling the crease right here where your sternum is. Okay, now keep the gaze a little bit up towards the ceiling. Rest your head slightly back into your hands. Pick your elbows up a little higher. So it should feel like you're trying to pick your shoulder blades off the floor. Hold that position, press out, exhale, come in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Can you draw your belly down just a little bit more? You're going to squeeze and engage right behind your seat. Well, not behind your seat, on your seat. Engage your seat. Squeeze those inner thighs together. And then you bring your legs together. This time you're going to keep your ankles really flexed and you're going to squeeze the toes over. Can you flex the ankle and then curl? We call this bird on a perch. I want you to pretend that you have little bird claws. We're going to press out, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Now stay here. Flex your feet and do the same thing, but just pull your toes back towards your knees. Out and in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, flex, exhale. And then pull the knees in. Hug. Put your head down. Little circles to the right. Little circles to the left. Great job. All right. Now we're going to do the abdominal series that's very classic in the Pilates work. You're going to pick your head up, extend your left leg out, squeeze the buttocks, lengthen out at the top of your leg, right hand comes to your foot or your ankle, and then curl forward. Now you want that leg hovering above the floor, and then switch, and switch, and switch. As you switch, you want to lengthen the leg away as you draw your belly up like you're zipping your zipper. And then you hug both knees in, squeeze the legs tight together, take arms and legs, and then bring arms and legs back. So we take the arms and legs and we reach them out away from each other, right? So as my arms go back towards my ears, I have to curl forward more. Otherwise, the extending arms is going to pull my body back down to the floor, and I want to stay lifted up off the floor. One more time, and then come in. Both legs shoot up to the ceiling, reach up, grab your right leg, drop your left, and pull, pull, switch, kick. So there's just a little tug on the leg. Doesn't have to be big. Draw the abdominal wall deep down. Keep curling forward. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And then both legs go up. Bring your hands behind your head. I rested. You saw that, right? Here we go. We're going to lift the head up. Lift your elbows up. Squeeze your inner thighs together like you only have one leg. Sort of pretend that you're like a mermaid or a merman. Take the legs down. Exhale. Bring it up. Take the legs down and up. Now keep drawing your abdominal wall down. Keep squeezing those inner thighs. Squeeze the buttocks. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And then we twist. Left elbow to right knee. And alternate. And twist. Now I'm doing my best to curl up as I switch sides. I mean, that's important. Inhaling to exhale. And then lay back, hug those knees in. Put your feet flat on the floor, hip width apart, and arms down at your side. Let's just do a pelvic lift. Stretch that belly out. Stretch the front of the legs out. Zip your zippers. Inhaling, exhale, roll down. Articulating, sitting down towards your heels. You're never going to actually sit on your heels, but it's just something to think about. Curl forward, push down with your feet. Can you give me a little more? Lift here, float the arms up and back. So reach them long. Then continue to reach the arms long as you roll down piece by piece, lengthening out, dropping that tailbone right down into the floor. Bring the arms back. We'll do it one more time. Tipping the pelvis up, pause right here, spiral the shoulders open. Find the back of your legs to kind of help. Yeah, lift you up. Zip your imaginary zipper, float the arms back. And then reach the arms as you soften at the throat, soften at the chest, and reach and reach and reach some more. And then uncurl your tailbone like a little fern until you're anchored back down. Once you feel anchored through your hips, just float the arms up and place the arms at your sides. To come up, you just roll to one side and pick yourself up. So that's a little mini quick ab sequence. I hope you enjoyed it.